and she's got multiple skills that she'd like to show us today. Firstly, do you want to talk us through this picture? You can get it. This is a picture of Molly making, is it this pot here?
That pot, yeah.
And where did you do this?
At Valeview Day Centre in Lancaster.
When was that?
About 2 years ago I made that one, and this one a bit earlier, the big one.
And
that was a very heavy pot to do, because I wanted it heavy so that it wouldn't get kicked over, because I didn't like vases and things on the high up sort of. Yeah, I had to look up at them, you see.
Yeah.
So I said, if it was lower down, if it's on the table even, I had to stretch my neck. So I said, I'll have a pot that I can put by the fireplace, and I could see them all the time. So
yeah.
That was the story of the heavy pot.
And do you put flowers in this and keep it on the floor?
Yes, that as well.
And did you make these out of clay then?
Yes, those are made out of coils. We rolled the clay out, and then we rolled it into a lot of sausages, and with the rolling pin. Then we rolled sections of it up. We had a base, and then we put the sausages on the base, on top of each other, narrowing it in where you want it to go out, in or out. If you put your arms on the, you have to mould each one to the inside of the next one.
Oh, until it smooths itself out around the edge. Yes. That's very clever.
And that one was made to copy off another one.
Right.
That was one I made before that.
Did you paint it as well? Did you paint the pots as well?
Yes, we painted them. Then they went to be fired.
Oh,
and then they came back the following week, you see, because she was only there weekly.
That's good.
And she brought those pots back, and we said, "Ooh, it's horrible. Don't like the colour." But I like the shape.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think it's lovely. What are you currently working on here?
Good job I pulled this back yesterday.
It looks quite confusing to me, but you make it look so simple.
It is simple. When you think you're just working...
Is this a little sock you're making at the moment?
Pardon?
Is this a child's sock that you're making at the moment?
Yeah, a bootie.
Yeah.
But when I've done up to the top, a bit longer, and then I put a frilly edge round the top.
Oh, okay.
And I put a sock in. Oh, yeah, I've heard you say, put a sock in it.
How do you sew a frilly edge in?
Pardon?
Separate? Do you sew a frilly edge in, or do you sort of crochet it in?
I'm losing it. Oh, there's one I finished.
Oh, this is one we made earlier.
This is one I made earlier. And so it can either be turned over again or left longer.
Oh, so that's the sock inside, is it?
Yeah, that's inside. That puts a lining in, really. Just a little sock, a first size of socks. And
can I take a
and then we tie it up with the...
Oh, you tighten it with these strings?
Are they, what did you say?
Do you tighten it with those strings?
Yes, yeah.
Please,
only about one more row.
Can I have a look at that?
Yeah. I think there's a sock in there, yeah.
Yeah, there is. Thank you.
It stops the little toes from coming through the holes.
Yeah, you wouldn't want cold toes.
Make it a bit warmer.
And you sew these bobbles on as well.
Yeah,
they're nice decoration.
I just make them as I go along.
Yeah, with the crochet.
And that's this. And look a bit clumsy, but I'm sure they're not when they're on. And that's
No.
got,
They're lovely.
I haven't got the lining in yet. It's just one
You're just
stitch.
looping it
Round,
under
round,
once and
round.
pulling it. Oh, I see, and that makes one of these bubbles.
Yeah, one of these bubbles. It was mainly, I put the bubbles on to stop it, the wool coming through,
Yeah.
coming unravelled.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be wearing a sock and next minute it's unravelled.
I mean, these aren't perfect by any means. I've made I made a beautiful little jacket,
Oh.
and but it was too small.
Oh.
I think I make it too small. With everything, I think that's because I'm big, and that looks big enough when it's made.
Yeah. I
And
think
so-
they're very impressive because I
mean,
certainly couldn't
they
do
don't
it.
wear slippers
Mm.
like for long. They tend to get them into little shoes
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
So you fill that hole up.
You don't meet many people who crochet very often nowadays. It's a shame.
No, you don't see much. Mostly older people. But I've been doing this for, well, dabbling in it for 60, let me see, about 60 years.
Wow.
And I should be more professional than this.
Oh no.
But
I think they're very good.
I haven't done any for ages, till I went to the centre.
Thank you for showing us. That's
Yeah, and that's doing that bubble is only like doing these trebles,
yeah.
but you group them all together and then finish them off, and it's a bubble like that. You see?
Yeah. Another example
And
of the
that
finished product.
Yeah, that gives you an insight of crochet. And lots of people, even here, oh, I can't crochet. I can knit. Yeah, yes, I can all knit. But I think knitting's more complicated. You need to have your needle under your arm and all over. And then you have to count all the stitches that you've got on, whereas with crocheting you don't. But that,
Hello and welcome back to How To with you again. I'm back with Molly again today, and she is crocheting with us again. And we've been looking through this book, which is teaching you how to crochet. And you can make these like little placemat type blocks, they call them. And she's going to try and teach me how to do this today. I've never done it before, so it might not go very well. So far you've been wrapping the wool around your hand, haven't you? To create a ball of wool like this. Should I do the same thing and wrap
yes, yeah.
some wool from here?
How can you do crochet when your fingers like mine have gone?
Oh,
I'm hoping I'll get it back again.
I'm sure you'll still be much better than I am. And we cut the wool with the scissors like you showed me earlier. I'm not very good at this already.
That's it. So you only need a little loop like that,
Okay.
and you keep the knot.
Is that,
That
do you tie a loop into that? Like
it ties into a knot.
Okay. So we tie the end into a knot like
And
this.
you just,
Is that right? Okay.
And you hold your crochet needle like a pen.
Okay.
And you wind your fingers with the wool, like that.
So you wrap it round each finger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Behind the first finger, underneath us, like that.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
And then you hold the little knot there with the finger and thumb.
Is that that?
Yes.
Like this? We hold the knot between our finger and thumb.
And you pull a loop.
Oh gosh, this looks like where it gets complicated.
So you've made a chain. And then you go under again and pull that through. Yeah,
oh, I've lost it. I think I'm going to have to go back to the start. So
leave that part, yeah.
I've got a knot.
I can give you this.
Oh, okay. Would you like to swap?
So that's your.
Okay, I'll try and carry on what you've done then. Right, I've wrapped around my fingers.
You can hold your finger and thumb on the flattened part of the needle.
Right, okay.
So, and hold it with your
Hold
hand.
it on the flat part.
And leave that sticking in the air.
Oh, that finger sticking in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
And put this needle under and through the loop. Are you all practicing?
Under.
My boys wanted to.
And through the loop.
That's right.
I might have just done something.
Hold it. You get used to holding it.
Okay.
As close to the needle as you
Right, okay. At the tip of the needle. I think I've pulled out what you did before. Oh, I'm absolutely terrible at this. You make it look so easy.
Yeah.
We'll swap again. Thanks. Oops. I think we've got tangled up.
No, if you let the wool hang loose and
wrap it
wind it
round.
funny. Even I have some problems because my fingers have gone dead.
Oh.
This is the slowest part of the.
Oh, is it starting the centre is the slowest part? Oh no, what have I done? I've messed this up again.
Yeah, I'll give you this in a minute.
I don't want to keep messing up what you've already done though.
No, they're next.
So that's, if we could show the camera, so far Molly's managed to create the centre of one of these blocks and it's created a ring already.
Get my fingers out of it. You see, so that is joined onto that.
Right, yeah. And mine is a straight line with a knot in the centre.
So when it's like that.
Can you tell if this was right at all? Or if I've completely managed to mess it up?
That's automatic with the wool, the ball of wool. There we are, there's still a lot.
Do you know where I could possibly go from there to correct
at this end.
That?
Yeah. Keep going from there now.
Okay, so I can carry on from here. So would it be to go back up here and...
Yeah, just once round sort of halfway around. In fact, you pick it up and you've got 2 on the loop and 1 to go on. That makes 3. And that's from 3.
I definitely think I've tied it in a knot now, Molly. So far you've tied a knot in the end of your string, haven't you? Which I'm just about to do now.
And how to hold it.
Is that a single or a double knot?
That's just a double knot.
Okay, 1 double knot in the end.
And
you put your needle through. What's my next step after putting my needle through
that's
this
right. And then needle under again.
Needle under this piece of thread, this piece of wool here, and pull back.
And
that loop which I've just made with the wool, we pull back through the knot, the looped knot that we tied at the beginning.
That's right, yeah.
Yes. And that's your first crochet stitch. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but hopefully we'll manage to create a line. So we just keep repeating that. Under and pull, oh, I've lost it. Under and pull through the previous loop. Under and through the previous loop. And already we're starting to get a few like loop stitches together, I think, if you can see. And eventually, even though this looks so small and simple now, this technique can make you something like this, can't it, Molly?
Yeah, yes. So
can we just show the camera that? By just constantly looping it through once.
That's right.
Is how you create a single crochet chain. I'm not sure there's any. I'm not sure there's any hope of me being able to create, well, anything like that. But even a stick together stitch for today. But we certainly managed to create a first crocheting line, which I hope was useful. And thank you for teaching me that today, Molly. So hopefully if I keep practicing, I'll get a lot better and be able to do the sort of stuff you can do one day.